development services. Targets young people that are already in business, doing small, informal, you call it petty business, small or medium scale businesses, but do not have any formal training in terms of business, entrepreneurship, business management, bookkeeping, linking them with financial services and be able to structure their business so that they can attract small loans and as well as even employ other young people to work with them. We have centers in Freetown, in Newton, in Makeni, Bo, and Kenema, located within the premises of the National Youth Commission, but supported by UNDP, implemented by Aid Sierra Leone, Restless Development, Afford, Help Sierra Leone, and CPAD.
My name is Charcoal Kamara. I am the manager of Briquette Making Enterprise, Makeni, Makama Baptist Vocational Institute. I was in the BDS Center enrolling doing a business developmental skill when this course came into the center. So I was fortunate to go to the training. We are 15 in number. At that time, I represented the Youth Entrepreneur Support Center in Makeni. So after 6 months, when they came to do a verification, I came first. So they decided to take me to train other people, at least let this business to be sustained in this country. Well, briquette is a solid waste material which we transform to useful materials, because a lot of people are taking into consideration that waste is useless in our community. This is the carpentry service. This is the rice husk. This is the granite shells. We transform them from solid waste to useful materials. We recycle them, we sell them back to them and use them for cooking and heating their community. This is what we call the carbonizing. We are carbonizing the waste. As you can see now, we don't allow the flame to come up. When the flame comes up, we use this waste to pour on it. You can see now we use cartoon, different types of paper to carbonize. All of these things, we carbonize them. You can see rice husk, also carbonize. We are only going to spend here 2 hours to fill this drum. After this drum fill, what we do, we collect this cover. We collect this cover and cover the drum. While we cover this drum, the burning content, the smoke, we control the smoke. You can see now the smoke go through. We have another chimney pipe again that we're going to put. We use this pipe to control the smoke. We leave this drum to burn for 30 minutes, because after carbonizing it in 2 hours, we leave it to burn for 30 minutes for it to be cooled down. After cooling down, we remove this pipe carefully. We close everything. When we close everything, the smoke will less. We use the water to cool the drum. Everything is being carbonized. We leave it again for 20 minutes for it to be cool. After carbonizing the waste, we come with it here to turn everything that we will carbonize. Turn. Fine. As you can see, we have some other waste that is not carbonized. What we do, After picking the uncarbonized one, we collect the carbonized one, bag it to know the weight that we produce. Take it cover. This is the machine. We call it a compression machine. The compression machine that's going to compress the briquette. As you can see now, we are going to fill these holes, which is 64 holes. We are going to fill it with the charm binder filler that we mix everything together to have a briquette. We are fixing the rods inside the holes. So as we are jacking down, the briquettes are going down. After removing the 64 rods that we fixed and the compression has taken place, so we are now going to take out the briquettes that we produce. The uses of this briquette charcoal is many. You can use it to cook, use it to iron, to bake, to fry, and even in the restaurants, you can use it so many ways. It will have more heat, it saves the environment, and it even saves time. I heard about the Business Development Center for my colleague. Learn how to use a computer, because at that time I don't know how to use a computer. Then I learned how to make a record, to manage my finance, because I was not involved in this business before I entered there. I was a baker. So I learned how to manage my business, record keeping, bookkeeping, and how to talk to customer. So I learned plenty of things in that center. I went for a competition at Life by Design in Freetown. So I was fortunate to be the first person to win 25 million loans. So they bought me a tricycle and other working equipment. As you can see me now, I have dressed with a full safety material. I'm ready to work.
Last year, for the Business Development Services Center, they trained 250 young people per center. That's 1,250 in the 5 centers. And about 94 of them actually got what we call the post-training support through their business plans, competition, and that kind of thing.